Hey guys, I need help here. I need it right now.
The movie begins when Cooper Adams takes his daughter Riley to a concert since she achieved high scores in her school. During the conversation, Riley mentions how she is having a rough time at school, and particularly a girl named Jody keeps on pestering her. Still, Riley is excited about seeing her favorite pop icon, Lady Raven, live in the concert. Lady Raven is very popular among teenage girls, so the venue is crowded. As the concert begins, Riley and the other girls go hysterically wild as Lady Raven arrives on the stage. However, Cooper is feeling uneasy and looks around anxiously.
Hey, I gotta go to the bathroom. You can either stay in the seat or you can come with me and wait outside the men's room.
I'm good, Dad. I don't want to leave.
As he leaves for a bathroom trip, he spots the police force and FBI agents gathering at the main entrance. Meanwhile, Cooper reaches the bathroom, switches on his phone, and checks the footage of his old house. It is revealed that Cooper has kidnapped a person named Spencer and has held him hostage in his old house. While washing his hands, he glances at an old woman standing beside him, but it is all an uncanny illusion since Cooper is at the men's restroom. He collides with Jody's mom, who seems bizarrely happy to see Cooper. She assures him that she will try to make things better between Riley and Jody. She even tries to flirt with Cooper, but the happily married man is not at all interested, so he tries to give her a cold shoulder to reach Riley. Still, when she follows him like a lovesick puppy, the poor man has no choice but to comply to meet her at the cafe the next day. Soon he reaches the spot where Riley is present and is thoroughly enjoying the show. Suddenly, Cooper glances at the audience seated on the top rows and is quite perplexed when some of them get arrested and then taken away by the police. In order to get a clear idea of the situation, when the current song of Lady Raven ends, Cooper takes Riley to the top floor to buy her a t-shirt. But as soon as they tore through the crowd to reach the souvenir shop, the shop had run out of the t-shirts. Riley is really upset, but then a worker at the shop named Jamie feels bad for Riley and asks Cooper to make a round after 10 minutes, as the t-shirts are all stocked up in a storeroom.
Something happening?
You know the butcher? The freaking nut job that goes around just chopping people up? Feds or whatever heard that he's gonna be here today. There's no way to get out of here except backstage, I guess, but no one can get backstage. This whole concert, it's a trap.
Cooper becomes strangely frenzied when he hears this. At this time, he wants to leave the place as soon as possible. So he grabs Riley and explains that he has an urgent errand to take care of. So for this reason, they have to leave as soon as possible. Riley is reluctant, but Cooper tries to escape from the back exit. However, he spots two security guards vigilantly guarding the door. Just to create a distraction, Cooper secretly glances at a drunken woman standing at the edge of an escalator and pushes her down. His plan works, and those two guards quickly head towards the woman. Taking the opportunity, Cooper heads toward the exit, but then several SWAT soldiers gather around the exit without leaving it unguarded for even a second. Cooper has no choice but to return to the concert with an even more jubilant Riley. Riley gets into enjoying the concert, however. Cooper is thinking of different ways to get out of the ominous situation. Out of the blue, another pop star named Parker sets the stage on fire while the crowd cheers for him. Now Cooper tries to think of a way to get backstage, and he can easily sneak out of its exit since the vigilance on that entrance is slightly relaxed. Cooper then approaches Jamie as an excuse for buying some t-shirts. As promised, Jamie accompanies Cooper to the storeroom and enters a key card to enter it. It is revealed that Cooper works for the fire department. Since Jamie trusted the fire department more than the other departments, he is quite impressed with Cooper, since according to him, the fire department put their lives at stake to save others.
Like, this dude is next level insane.
Yeah. What's your code? I mean, if you can say, I don't want you to get in trouble.
Hamilton.
What do I owe you?
Yeah, don't worry about it. Pass it forward, as they say.
As soon as Jamie leaves, Cooper reaches the break area, and while pretending to take coffee, overhears the conversation between the FBI agents. Those agents are talking about a strategy to catch the butcher. While leaving that place, Cooper manages to steal the walkie-talkie of a soldier so that he is updated about the information regarding the forces. Now as he heads toward Riley, he spots Josephine Grant, who is also an FBI agent and is leading the operation to trap and catch the butcher. Cooper reaches Riley and while standing with her, hears all the conversations taking place between the agents and officers. He learns that the police don't have much information about the butcher and have a few clues about him. One of them is that the butcher has a tattoo on the wrist of his right hand. Cooper reveals the tattoo on his wrist, and creepily it is now very much clear that Cooper is the real butcher. Soon he covers the tattoo on his wrist with a wristband. Now Cooper once again goes upstairs as an excuse to take his card from the shop, where he decides to switch on the fire alarm so that taking the opportunity of the chaotic situation, he can flee easily from that place. However, before he can do that, Josephine Grant is already aware that the butcher would try to use such escape antics, so she warns everyone to keep an eye on the fire alarm. Seeing that his fire alarm plan is drowning miserably, Cooper decides to head toward the terrace. Now, the staircase heading toward the terrace is also heavily guarded, so in order to create a distraction, Cooper goes into a cafeteria and puts some empty glass bottles inside a deep fryer.
What the hell are you doing out here?
Just needed some air. There was an accident in the kitchen.
Some sort of kitchen accident. Great. Let me see your card.
Who was the older woman who gave the presentation? She looked like she was running the show.
She's taking down 10 of these guys.
As he reaches the main floor, he spots the same old woman that he saw earlier in the men's restroom. Soon he reaches Riley again, and this time Riley is quite suspicious of Cooper's uncanny behavior, so she strictly adheres to him. Riley excitedly reveals to Cooper that Raven is about to single out a dreamer girl from the crowd who will get the golden chance to dance with Raven and to have a tete-a-tete with her backstage. Cooper is already keen to go backstage, so he thinks hard. Then he glimpses at the person responsible for choosing that special girl. The person is actually Raven's manager. Cooper gets closer to him and fabricates another lie that his daughter Riley has leukemia, but she is only here to meet Raven since she is her biggest fan. The manager's heart melts for Riley, and he assures Cooper that Riley will be the dreamer girl. Immediately, the manager towards the stage and then brings 2 ID cards for both Cooper and Riley. Riley jumps in jubilance when she learns that she is the chosen one. Soon, both Riley and Cooper are called on the stage. Riley hugs Cooper gratefully.
They're with us.
We should talk with him.
Oh, it's all good. He's with us. You're all good.
Yeah, baby!
As soon as Raven's performance ends, she goes behind the curtains. However, the location where Cooper is standing, he can see the backstage scenario quite clearly. He notices that Raven is taking an inhaler, depicting that she is suffering from asthma. Maybe this is the reason Raven's manager was considerate enough to send Riley as the dreamer girl, after hearing that she was having leukemia. Cooper glances at Josephine and other officers rapidly heading toward the stage. He notices a teenage girl who faints, so he helps her get into the medical room situated backstage. In this way, quite cleverly, he manages to dodge the police. The tour manager agrees and accompanies them backstage. But unfortunately, the backstage is also heavily guarded, just like the front one. Cooper is really screwed since now he doesn't know what to do. Soon he glances at Lady Raven and an idea pops into his mind. He waits with Riley till Lady Raven heads out for the exit. When Raven sees Riley, she stops for a chit-chat. Grabbing the opportunity, Cooper asks Raven to spare a couple of minutes for him. Raven accompanies Cooper to the powder room where Cooper finally admits that he is the butcher.
Well, the reason I wanted to talk to you. Oh, wait, I gotta press mute so he doesn't hear us. You see that little box? You caught me. I admit it. But you can save him. That is going to release carbon monoxide and kill him within 5 minutes. I will press it right now if you signal them.
Please help me! Help!
What you're going to do to drive us out of here. Save him, catch me.
Raven is intimidated and agrees to help Cooper. Next, she easily helps the duo out and gives them a lift in her limo. Riley is on Sky 9, and even Raven has realized that Riley and Cooper's other family members are unaware of his heinous crimes. However, Raven is adamant about getting Cooper arrested, so she insists on dropping the duo home. For Riley, Raven's offer seems like a dream come true, but Cooper suspects that Raven has something up her sleeve. Of course, in front of Riley, he cannot do anything. Riley calls up her mother and informs her about the good news. Later, Raven meets Cooper's wife Rachel and their younger son Logan. Even Rachel's all excited to see Raven at their place and hurriedly accompanies her inside the house where she has quickly fixed up dinner for Raven. Now Raven is a down-to-earth celebrity, so she agrees readily. Raven reveals that when the tickets for her current concert were getting sold, the FBI suddenly contacted her that her concert ticket had also been bought by the butcher. For this reason, the concert was flooded with police and agents. When Rachel learns this, she is shocked to the core. Still, she is unable to understand one thing, how the FBI got its hands on the butcher, as no one has seen the butcher to date and nothing is known about him. Raven reveals that a stranger had reported some details like his age, appearance, and wrist tattoo to the FBI. Also, that stranger had mentioned that the butcher was supposed to come in a dark-colored vehicle.
He was different.
What a stressful day you must have had. You must be tired. Let me walk you to the door.
I could play a quick song. Riley, come sit with me.
Riley, come on, baby.
Shall we take a selfie? Yeah. Use your dad's phone. I have to go to the bathroom. Where is it?
What are you doing? Go up to your room now.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Where are you?
there was a broken lion. We stopped at a light, and I saw the shape of a lion.
You should have done this. What?
I'm gonna be right back. Hey guys, I need help here. I need it right now. There's a young man named Spencer in a basement. Does anyone live on a street nearby where there is a blue door on a house?
Mary, open the door! Away from the door, please!
Rachel, listen to me. Your husband is the butcher.
May I have my phone?
He immediately switches on the live footage to check on Spencer, but by then Raven's fans have already rescued Spencer. Cooper is furious, but for the time being, he is unable to do anything. At the moment, he has locked Rachel and the kids in a room. Next, he plans to leave in Rachel's car, along with Raven as a hostage. Soon, he pushes Raven inside the car and takes the driving seat. But as soon as he drives out of the garage, his way is obstructed by Rachel and the kids who have somehow managed to escape from the locked room. A tearful Raven takes advantage of Cooper's weakest moment and advises him to stop the ruthlessness and get help from a psychiatrist. However, Cooper doesn't listen to her, so Raven gets out of the car and joins Rachel, while Cooper locks himself inside the house. The police, the FBI agents, and the SWAT officers surround Cooper's house, however. Cooper still has one secret escape route from the house. When the officers barge inside Cooper's house, shockingly, they are unable to find him. Raven decides to leave, so Josephine assigns a police officer for Raven's safety. Halfway, the SWAT officer abruptly halts the car and handcuffs a shocked Raven inside the car. It is then revealed that Cooper has been masquerading as that officer, as he already had a spare SWAT officer's uniform.
When I saw you waiting behind the curtain on stage, I got the urge.
Help me! What? Wait! Call the police!
He's in the car.
It's only a SWAT helmet and gear propped up. Check all the stores. Do not let the crowd leave.
On the other hand, Josephine, Rachel, Riley, and Logan are present in their home, where Josephine is looking at Cooper's old family pictures in disbelief. No one can suspect by looking at those pictures that Cooper is the real butcher, because he was very much in family life and worked hard to make a living. Josephine wants Rachel, Riley, and Logan to move to another city for their safety, but Rachel refuses because deep in her heart she believes that Cooper would never dream of hurting their children. Still, she leaves the children at her sister's place and enters the house alone. However, Cooper is already waiting for her, staring at her menacingly. He realized that the person who tipped off the FBI, the SWAT, and the police about him going to the concert was someone close to him. He is certain that the traitor is none other than Rachel. Rachel admits readily and reveals that for some time she had been noticing his suspicious behavior. Not only that, but Cooper's clothes had bloodstains and that putrid stench that made Rachel's sixth sense flare up. Not only that, but he used to come home quite late, so at first Rachel thought that he might be having an affair. But then she decided to delve more and followed him closely, only to find him chasing his victims, who were later brutally chopped down by the butcher. Rachel had strong doubts about Cooper, so for this reason, she tipped off the police about Cooper and Riley going to Raven's concert. Cooper is mad with fury, so he decides to finish off Rachel first. He wants to kill her because right now Rachel seems to him like his abusive mother. His mother had a superiority complex and used to beat him raw. Cooper tried his level best to be in her good books, but he failed miserably. Cooper ominously heads towards Rachel, so in order to distract him, she frantically offers him a piece of pie that she earlier baked for Raven. Cooper agrees and devours the pie.
I feel out of control. It's because I won't see Riley and Logan again. It's gonna end in the average way. You found my bag.
Is that what you used on them?
I thought I was pretending.
Not all of you is a monster. But it's good it's over.
While leaving his house, an emotional Riley hugs him and cries bitterly, and even Cooper gets emotional while hugging her. Suddenly, he sees Riley's bike fallen on the ground, so he stoops down and puts it back in an upright position. The police tie his hands with an iron chain, and he is shoved at the back of a van. As the van hits the road, Cooper begins to laugh hysterically. Then he takes out a bicycle spoke that he tore off from the wheel of Riley's old bike.
The identity of the butcher has finally been revealed. Here is a picture of him at a local event.
That's Cooper! I ain't talking to nobody! Nobody!
And this is where the movie ends. If you enjoyed the recap, then please consider subscribing to the channel, smashing the like button, and turning on the notification bell for more awesome movie recaps. Thank you for watching.